What is voltage source? Actually, the terminal will look like this. And with a resistor and with a component. So what is a voltage source? So the voltage source is actually a terminal that has a lot of positive charge on one terminal and a lot of negative charge on another terminal. And because the separation of the charge between these two terminals, it will actually form the electric force. So all of this negative charge will want it to go to the positive charge. So it will flowing from this direction to this direction if we give it a pathway like this. So it will actually go from this negative terminal to the positive terminal. So the electron flowing is flowing from this direction to the positive terminal direction. So this is how the electron is flowing. So what if we cut off the connection in here? Electron will no longer be moving through here because this is cut. And we have to form a closed loop for the electron to moving from the negative terminal to the positive terminal. And this is like the energy have to flow from the high potential to the low potential. The electron is always attracted to the positive terminal. So it will always want it to move from the negative terminal all the way to the positive terminal. It is like the water or an object from the height to the low point. We say it is a ground. And because there has the energy stored in a high point, so we will say there has still energy calculated by this formula. But when it is on the ground, we say the height is 0, so there has no energy. The electron is like the water. When the electron flowing through this component, and the component is like the turbine. And it was spinning like a turbine. So if we can see the electron is like the water, and when it is going through the component, it will actually turning. Actually, it's like the water. It will turning the turbine, and the turbine will create the energy, and actually it will run the machine. And this is like the electron will turn on the light bulb. And the only way the water will flowing from here to here is because there has no stop between these 2 points. So when there has a stop of the water flowing from this high to here, for example, we have a block here, a blockage, like the blockage in the wire, then the water will no longer hit the turbine, and the turbine will no longer run, and then the machine will no longer be operated. So this is like the component in the electrical circuit will no longer work because the electron can no longer going from the negative terminal to the positive terminal. The voltage source is just the source to provide the energy in the electrical circuits. It's to turn on the components. So the water source is like the voltage source.